Well, Cancer, let's trace the movement of the moon this month for you to give you your March 2024 monthly forecast. I'm Dadichi, by the way. Welcome to those of you that are new and old alike. The month starts off with that fifth house moon moving to the sixth house on the third. Fifth house is creativity. And you'll notice here that will trigger, through its trine aspect, these four planets in your ninth house. This is where all the action is this month. Ninth house, remember that, sign of Pisces, which is this symbol. And as the moon moves its way up here into this ninth house, it's going to traverse Pluto, Mars, and Venus here in your eighth house in the sign of Aquarius. There's a lot of activity already there, but what we see often is that what is promised karmically is triggered by the movement of these faster moving planets, such as Venus. That's now passed over these two, but you're going to get a little more of a reminder. This intensely transformative Pluto conjunction, then Mars, can produce some sort of aggravation, especially in matters of shared resources, finances, banking, retirement plans, any of those sort of savings, and generally too this fifth house, which is where the moon commences the month, that can have to do with investments. The new moon is what I'm talking about here as the main trigger, and on the 10th, simultaneously with the new moon in this ninth house, Mercury moves to your 10th house. So this has a flavor of intellectual expansion, new mental horizons. The new moon is all about a new chapter in your life. Some of you may be embarking on new studies. It's interesting too that right on the same date we see that movement of Mercury into the 10th house of career. So this could be, for some of you, a course related to the work you're currently doing, some sort of seminar, a convention, where information and facts are ferreted out for the purpose of improving your skill sets. A lot more communication in any case shown by the transit of Mercury in the upper part of the horoscope. Aries is the sign. It dominates your work, so it can show fiery intellect at this time, around the 14th, 15th. This commences in a big way, especially because Mercury is making its way towards the north node. This is your karmic patterns and the direction in life. Venus around the same time moves into the ninth house. You'll also see later on in the month Mars moving in here. So the ninth house is really what we consider the busiest part of your horoscope. Even the aspects from the moon you see here around the 18th and 19th are going to continue to trigger these elements and forces in your life. There's a little reprieve for you in that area. Now, for some of you it may not be studies, it can be legal matters, it can be judicial matters, it can be journeys, because the ninth house is journeys. Little pressure taken off there on the 20th when the sun rather moves into the 10th house, bringing all this energy here into what we call the foreground of your horoscope. So maybe in that background you've been doing some reconnaissance work, looking for information to make, better informed decisions. I think that's going to happen, especially around the 25th, when we see the moon as it moves around here, the third house again, triggering all of this ninth house stuff. It's happening quite a bit. But the big event here is as the moon moves into the sign of Libra, your fourth house, the full moon, which activates the sun in your 10th house. The sun in this part of your horoscope has a very powerful directional strength. Directional strength in the southern direction, and the moon, your ruling body, in the fourth house here. Fourth house is educational matters, fifth house, education, third house, learning, communication, ninth house, tertiary education. So there's a few sectors here that are being triggered by this. It doesn't matter if this is not what we would call a traditional form of education. You are going to be learning a lot in your life throughout this period, Cancer. Experience is the best teacher. We see here much of this may be related to that, although I dare say some of you will be embarking on some tertiary education or institutional education to further your professional ends this month. I didn't talk much about 7th house of marriage and relationships. Saturn here is going to be activated by Mars, which moved into this 9th house as well, taking over the role of the Sun. This shows us some heated debates or discussions that are likely at this time, but you need to understand that you're learning new things through these relationships as well. I think that's the point of this month. There's more on what I've been saying here in a chronological form, the textual based monthly readings at astrology.com.au. Follow those links, get the deeper, broader analysis. Drop me a line if you want a more personal analysis. We're still early in the year and I'm looking forward to helping with any issues that you're looking to investigate through this wonderful process of astrology. I look forward to that. Don't forget to subscribe. We need your subscriptions. And come back next month. I'll be here waiting for you again, Cancer. Take care. Bye-bye.